YouTube fam, how y'all doing? TM Nation, how y'all doing? In this video, we're gonna take a look at the HIFI Air earbuds by FiiTii, and if the earbuds themselves look familiar, that's because FiiTii is a company up under Mifo, and Mifo is no stranger to the channel by any means. I've done videos on several of their earbuds in the past. But getting into the HIFI Air earbuds, these are gonna be a more budget-friendly option than what you'll get with most of the Mifo earbuds. I have said that they were kind of expensive in the past, but the HIFI Air earbuds come in at right around 50 bucks, and at that price you're getting ANC and transparency. These are packing Bluetooth 5.2, 2 mics on each earbud with environmental noise cancellation to help focus on your speech during voice calls. And these are also IPX7 water resistant, so you will have no issues using them out in the elements, or if you want to use them for exercise, sweat or water will not harm them. As far as the unboxing experience goes, it's pretty straightforward. All that you really get inside is your earbuds and the charging case, of course, and you do get multiple sets of different sized ear tips, but you don't get an included USB Type-C cable to charge the case up, and this is kind of odd being that they don't support wireless charging, so you're pretty much gonna have to supply your own. But taking a look at the design of the earbuds themselves, I've used them for just about 2 weeks now, and I don't have any issues with the form factor. I wouldn't say that they're mini earbuds by any means, but I've never had an issue with them feeling overly large or heavy in my ears. I really do think that they're comfortable even for longer listening sessions. Now, I wouldn't say that these are the best earbuds out there for exercise. I was able to do light activities with them, but once I started sweating, I did have an issue with them moving around quite a bit. It never got to the point where they completely fell out of my ears, but like I said, once the sweat started flowing, I did have to reposition them more than I would have liked to. But one good thing that I do have to mention about these is that you do have all of your playback controls accessible. While I was exercising, I never felt the need to pick up my device because I could track forward, track back, volume up and down, and I could pause and play directly from the earbuds. The Bluetooth connection has also been completely fine for me so far. I have paired these with both my Pixel 6 and my iPhone 13 Pro, and through the YouTube and Amazon Prime apps, everything has seemed to be pretty synced up without any noticeable lag. Now, these don't have a gaming mode, so if you're a hardcore mobile gamer, keep this in mind. Now, as far as battery life goes, guys, you can get up to 36 hours of total use when you factor in the charging case, but on a single charge, you'll get closer to 6. And like I said earlier, I think that those numbers are respectable, but they are going to be impacted on how you consume your media. I'm averaging right around 5 hours and 12 minutes on a charge, using them at between 75 and 100% volume with ANC on. And speaking on the ANC performance, I would say that these perform okay. They definitely did not blow me away, but I think that they'll be more than adequate for most people that are just looking for a decent pair of earbuds that will reduce sounds such as buzzing, humming, and really light talking. When I took these out for my road test, like I do pretty much all of my ANC earbuds, I have to say that I was able to hear a little bit of the ambient noise going on around me. I could still faintly hear some engine noise, some cars passing by, and sounds such as birds chirping. And I almost forgot to mention that these do have 2 different ANC modes. You can choose from strong noise canceling or mild. I pretty much kept them on strong the whole time, and they did an okay job for the most part, like I said, but if I had to estimate how much sound they reduce, I would say that it's probably below 75%. Based on my experience with other ANC earbuds, I would estimate that it's probably around 60 to 65. I would also say that the transparency mode with these is just okay. When I had it enabled, I could pick up a little bit more of what was going on around me, but it wasn't that much. For a frame of reference, if somebody was having a conversation within about 1 to 2 feet of me, I could usually hear what was going on, but it wasn't super clear. But one of the most important areas and where these have impressed me the most is in the sound quality. I think that these give a nice refined and warm sound overall. It is a bit of a bummer that there is no app support for any of the Mifo earbuds, so the sound quality that you get out of the box is what you're gonna have to deal with. But that being said, I think that these are tuned really well. I'm usually able to hear most of the detail in my music. The highs come through crisp and clear, so I'm able to hear those background instruments completely fine. The mids with these are also nice and forward as well. I never feel like I have to struggle to hear vocals, and the bass is decent. It's not overpowering. Overall, guys, I think that these do sound good at the price point. I've used them to listen to podcasts, music of course, watch movies and videos as well, and I've enjoyed all of it. But I will say that if you're a bass head or you like to listen to your music extra loud, these don't have that extra loud level. They will be more than adequate for most people, but just keep in mind that, like I said earlier, these are going to provide a more balanced sound. They're not going to be extra loud or extremely bass heavy. Another area where I think that these perform decent to well in is in that of the call quality. I have made several voice calls using these, and so far nobody has complained about how I sounded, but as always, I did take samples for you guys so that you can judge for yourselves. Let's check them out.
Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 13 Pro. As you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming directly from the microphones on them. Now I'm not going to do any type of editing to this sample, so this should give you a pretty good idea of how they'll perform for voice calls. And now I have some simulated background noise playing in the background. This part of the test is aimed at seeing how well these will focus on my speech while rejecting some of that noise.
So taking everything into consideration, guys, I think that these are a solid pair of budget true wireless earbuds. I mean, they're giving you solid performance across the board. They don't do anything extremely well, but at the same time, I don't think that they really suffer in any one category. I mean, I do wish that they gave you a few more features such as wireless charging with the case, possibly a companion app, or even a gaming mode for that low latency. But for what you are getting here, I think that they perform well. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tech Mo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.